All right, everybody. It's a little cold out today, but nothing's gonna stop us from cheers. All right, so basic setup today. Doing one rack of spare ribs. I have my knife here to trim up to make it St. Louis style cut. Let's go from there. Make sure I always cut off this big, call it breastplate or breastbone on there too. Here's a skirt of the pork rib. Make sure you take that off. Oh, snow. Let's throw that to the side. And I don't know if you can see this very well, but you want to feel where the bones end. And that's kind of where you want to start your knife. So, there we go. Just go parallel to the bottom of the ribs. Give you a nice rectangle. Perfect St. Louis style cut. Come on camera. How's it looking there? Okay, I think we're doing pretty good. There we go. This is what we like to call rib tips. You can cut these. I'll just cut them in half to make them cook easier. We'll throw these on as well, but that won't be the star of the show today. Here's the star of the show. Look at that. It's not even that big, really. And I like to score it. Gotten lazy over the years and don't like to take off the membrane. That I think is just fine. So I'll take off one glove. Don't get the container all dirty. And just this is the gospel rub today, so we want to spread the gospel all around. So don't be afraid to make a mess, especially if you're outside. Then the wife won't be frustrated with you. You can put mustard on this or some kind of binding agent to get this rub to stick better, but the weather's so great today, I don't think we need that. There's a lot of moisture on the ribs already. It'll do just fine. There we go. That's really it. Throw some on here as well, on the rib tips. Pat those down. If you're wondering about what this thing is, a little barbecue tray for bringing stuff outside to cook into, to help you apply rub, cook on, cut up. It's great. I'll leave a link in the description. We can get this off Amazon. But, one glove went with the wind over there. So I think we are about good. Let's go ahead and get this on the barbecue. I think today we're walking around 275 and until we're done. I don't want to wrap this. I like how the ribs turn out when it's unwrapped the entire time. I can get a better texture on the outside. It's not as you have to bite into the rib more than just having it fall apart. I like a bite through rib, not a fall off the bone rib. You can quote me on that one. All right, well, I'm gonna put it on the barbecue and enjoy this nice weather we're having. There we go. We're cooking. It's a little windy right now, but I think we're doing pretty good. I think you can actually see that. Yeah. I'm happy with how we're going. Rocket steady 272 right now. Feel pretty good. I think we're almost done. It's finally starting to get a little Pull down. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna show this too. It's just cold out. There's some moisture that's dripping down, but they're doing pretty good. The tip's also looking amazing. I don't temp my ribs. I probe my ribs to see how tender they are. They are looking very tender. And the dog is having a lot of fun. All right, everybody, welcome back. We have, I think, a pretty good looking rack of ribs. One rack of ribs to cook up today. We're trying some rabbit hole this afternoon. Should be pretty good. That's not bad. All right, go and get to it. Easier cleanup. I'll just wear gloves for the taste test, so I can just take them off and get the rest to the family, because they're inside for some reason on this beautiful day we're having. So I'm not sure exactly why they're doing that, but so if you noticed, again, we did not do anything else except put these on the barbecue, 275, I'd say for about 4.5 to 5 hours. Normally I like to spritz it, maybe with apple juice, apple cider vinegar, something like that, maybe, and then you want to sauce it as well. Didn't do that at all. We do have a sauce inside that we'll put on, each family member will put it on the sauce however much they want. I figured that's on them, and then I just want to try this thing naked, if you will. Obviously there was rub on it, but you know what I mean here. So I'll go and slice off a rib for myself. If you don't know how to cut ribs, just look underneath. It tells you everything you need to know. Oh, where the bones are, where the bones aren't. So here we go. Let's go and give this a try. Beautiful smoke ring on that. Looks delicious. That is exactly what I was going for. The bark formation is a lot more developed, and it's part of the eating experience, if you will. But I think if you wrap it with tin foil throughout the cook, you lose a little bit of that texture on the outside. But not with this. That was phenomenal. Not much else to do. Enjoy this rib here, and maybe go inside and get the family some food. But so I thank you so much for watching. Any questions about this video and other videos we have, keep them coming in. Got a lot more plans and projects for this year. So appreciate you guys subscribing, liking, commenting, everything you guys can do to help support the channel. I really appreciate it. So we can get the sous chef back out here too, and maybe she can enjoy this beautiful weather as well. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and as always, keep barbecuing America. Cheers.